people of the internet! Of course, the primary topic that I see that's happening right now, of course, is this Diddy news. And to be completely honest, just like a few other people who met their fate earlier this month or earlier this year, however you want to call it, there's just some news, folks, that I just feel indifferent. Like, sorry. Like, I don't feel anything. And that's the sentiment I've had for a couple things that have transpired earlier this year. I mean, you could probably put two and two together, but for me personally, there's just certain things that I don't feel. What am I supposed to feel? Sad? Remorse? Not me personally. Now, at the same time, on the flip side of that coin, I'm also somebody who doesn't kick a man when he's down, because I've been a man who was kicked when he was down, and that's not a good feeling. So I'm never the guy that's gonna ha kiki at the downfall of another man, because at the end of the day, I feel like we can all learn from the L's of other people, right? So you watch other people take losses on such a grand stage. It could be any of us. We all make mistakes. We probably don't make those type of mistakes, but we all make mistakes. So I'm not in the business of kicking a man when he's down, laughing and kikiing, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But I also have the right to not feel anything. And to be completely honest, that is my current sentiment when it comes to Sean P. Diddy Combs. I don't really care. Sorry. And if that's a blight on my black card, or however y'all want to go about it, because I feel like people, like, you feel like, and again, teach his own, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but there's certain things like I'm not going to jump off the ledge for just because the masses is going. Now, I feel like for the most part, the things that I've been seeing people on Twitter, they all have kind of feel the same way when it comes to this whole Diddy situation, that the man was wrong. And some people feel like 4 years was light. I personally agree that 4 years was light. To be completely honest, I didn't even think he was going to get 4 years. I think he already did time served, or whatever the case is. He already served some time. So it's 4 years minus time served, if I'm not mistaken. A fine here, what I think was we could look it up as well too. What else we got? Of course, I didn't dive into the details myself personally. Of course, I saw the news on the timeline, the verdict on the timeline, what are the cases, and kind of just kept it pushing. Again, when it comes to celebrity talk as well too, I don't really spend too much time on it, because again, I have a life of my own to live. I'm sure you also have a life of your own to live. But again, things that are culturally relevant, I do like to throw my 2 cents in the pot. Of course, as we all know, Sean P. Diddy Combs was sentenced to 4 years in prison for 2 counts of transporting people for the purpose of engaging in prostitution. That's a serious ass charge. Like, I don't think this 4 years is enough. Like, what are we doing on top of the stuff that we already know as well too? We saw the footage of him whooping on Cassie, kicking on her. Like, that in itself should have did enough. Now, of course, as we all know, and what I kind of assumed as well too, was that, yeah, of course, there's going to be money and influence that is going to play a heavy part in this whole situation. I saw people were writing letters, please, and I saw he, gave his stance on, please, judge, pleading to the judge, he's sorry. Of course, none of us were actually in the court, so I don't know if they were crocodile tears, as they would say, whatever the case, if there was actually any true remorse for his actions. But for me, I don't really do domestic abuse. Like, there's some things that's just like a no-go for me, bro. Domestic abuse, I don't condone hitting women. I don't condone messing with kids. Those are just 2 things you can never sell me on. Like, never, ever, 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 ever. So I see things like that. There's no way you can get sympathy from me or like remorse. So I just kind of keep it pushing. Like, serves you right. I mean, anything done in the dark will come to light. Let that be a message to all of us. And these are the people we were championing. These are the people that we were, see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us, and that's why I say we always got to be cautious with the people that we are supporting, rooting for, whether it be these athletes, whether it be these celebrities. We got to be cautious with the people that we hold up into the light. We speak highly of, because we only know the surface level, not knowing these people are monsters behind the scenes. Monsters. I would never be rooting for a man knowing that he's beating on women behind the scene and this, that, and the other, man. I can't do that. On top of the fact that, which baffles me, because you're a man who has daughters, Puff. How you have 2 daughters, but you beating on a woman? You want somebody to beat up on your daughters, bro? That don't make sense. It don't make no sense to me. Like, I don't get how people, empathy, I always say that a lot of the time as well too. We lack empathy. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You sitting here beating on somebody else's daughter. Cassie got a mom, a dad, people that care about her. You took none of that into regard. And then you had the audacity to get on a stand and beg and plead for forgiveness. You lucky they only gave you 4 years, bro. You lucky they only gave you 4 years. I don't think that sentence is enough, but of course, I already knew that influence and money and whatever the case is, the things how it operates behind the scenes. I'm sure all of that came into play with this judgment of the 4 years in probation, whatever the case is. But I don't know, man. Let that be a message to us all. Let that be a message to us all, man. If you live in foul, bro, that's gonna come to light eventually. Don't be out here smiling and presenting yourself as a man of the people. And I'm talking to myself as well, too. Don't be out here presenting yourself as a man or a woman of the people, calling yourself love and spreading love and this, that, and the other. And behind the scenes, you a monster. What? That's called deception. Deceit. Deception. And we ain't signing off on that for the culture, in my personal opinion. Nonetheless, peace and blessings to the victims. Peace and blessings to all who were affected in this matter. Cassie, of course. The other women. Whatever the case is. Puff himself, man. Find peace, brother. Find peace. Like, what else I'm going to tell you? Find peace. Find God. But they gave him 4 years minus time served. Puff will be out at the end of next year. By Q3 of next year, when the smoke settles, Q3, Q4 of next year, he'll be out. My prediction. But that's just me. Nonetheless, what else we got?